Welcome back. 10:21. A lot of people are out of work or earning less money because of closures and stay-at-home work orders. And the Connecticut Union League of Connecticut is working to help people here, help residents stay afloat. It's a really challenging time. Joining me right now with some important tips is Bruce Adam. He is the president and CEO of the Credit Union League in Connecticut. Thanks so much for being with us, Bruce. First, right off the top, what's going on to help our folks stay afloat during this really challenging financial time?
Thanks for having me, Erica. The credit unions are, as I've said before, we think of ourselves as financial first responders. And so what that means is we're right on the front lines with people, helping them get the assistance they need, whether it's with a mortgage, skipping a payment on a car loan, a little short-term emergency bridge loan, and certainly will waive fees and help people stabilize themselves financially. Because we know that when you're financially stable, that your physical health can improve too. There's a big link between that.
Yeah, huge tie-in there. Now, can you get us an update on the Paycheck Protection Program?
Sure. So we had the Paycheck Protection Program, just call it the PPP, had about $350 billion put into it. And within a couple weeks, all that money was exhausted. And so what Congress is going to do now is do a new round of funding that will likely be $250 to $300 billion more dollars. And that's going to come out, I think this week will be announced and maybe instituted the week subsequent. But what we'll see in that is, I think, the dollars getting spread across the country to reach borrowers that are more vulnerable or that didn't get access to it in the first round. They want to make sure that as many people get the most help possible over the longest period of time.
Now, Bruce, for a lot of folks, a lot of things are on pause right now, but life still goes on. People still have to do the things that they need. People need homes, and you have a mortgage assistance program that's available that can be really helpful for people right now.
Yeah. Well, Governor Lamont put together this initiative, and he asked the credit unions and the banks to come together and put together a plan of action that would help people stay in their homes and stay financially stable. And so what that program really includes is time to forbear, which just means delay your payments, and then time to modify, which means maybe your loan gets extended another 3 months after you get the 3-month delay. And that's a really important part of this program, that everybody is going to get this modification. It's going to be okay. And included in that program is that the governor, or the banks and the credit unions will not report bad information to your credit rating agency. We'll just report that we're paid as agreed and everything should stay normal. And of course, we agreed to do it with a streamlined process to make it easy for borrowers to come in and have a conversation with their credit union or their bank and get into the process and have that conversation, asking for help and getting the solution that works best for you. That's really what credit unions do best.
Mm-hmm. Now, normally private banks and credit unions sort of compete, but right now, this time, everyone's working together, and there are a lot of other products available out there for consumers that can help in all kinds of areas, right?
Sure. And the banks and the credit unions realized early on, I think we believed that the residents of Connecticut needed to see a united front. And so we are in contact with each other all the time. We're in contact with the governor all the time, trying to find new ways to help people weather this storm. I think we've learned after the mortgage crisis of years ago that helping people stay in their homes and helping people stay current on their loans is best not only for them as individuals, but it's best for our economy. And so the bankers and I are closely aligned in doing our part for the relief effort.
All right, well, that is good to know. Good to hear, Bruce. Thanks so much for being with us here on the show. We appreciate your time.
Well, thank you, Erica. See you again soon.
You too.